So this trade wasn't taken on a live account, so there's not gonna be a P&L um of saying how I made yada yada yada. So I'm gonna take you through the trade that I took. Um, it was Monday. It was a no news Monday. I didn't expect much volatility, but we're resting above or resting near all time highs. So I'm gonna assume that we'll be drawing towards there. Coming into the 4 hour, we were not rejecting off of any PD arrays, so there was really nothing for me to see. I didn't think on market open we would take out this 4 hour low, so I just immediately skipped to the 1 hour low. I mean, the 1 hour. Um, so coming into the 1 hour, I noticed or I marked out Asia high, all time high, London high, London high. Same thing here, Asia high, London low. The midnight open was resting towards the Asia high, so we come on the 15 minute. We see we have Asia consolidation, London manipulation, and then it was going to be a New York reversal or New York distribution. Same thing on ES. ES was showing the exact same thing: Asia consolidation, London manipulation, New York reversal slash distribution. Um, so even if we opened up higher on market open, I'd still want to see some sort of sell side liquidity being taken out, or I would have wanted to see equilibrium get taken. Um, and that was my draw on liquidity for the day. I wanted to target the all time highs. So let's see. Uh, Great. So market opens right here. We just continue higher. We come down. We also sweep the same bearish candle, which would have been a good entry point for me to go long. And you could have, um, off of this inverse fair value gap. But number one, it was only 13 minutes into market open. I don't know. I was still waiting for price to get a more clear sell side liquidity sweep before taking any longs. So I didn't take this, although you could have, and you could have got maybe. I think it's a 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio, or 1 to 8. I don't know, something like that. But it just wasn't valid enough for me. I wanted to see a sell side liquidity sweep. We did tap into this unfilled price action for value gap. And, that could have been a good level of rejection for you if you wanted to take that, but it wasn't enough for me. Coming on the 5 minute, we just keep distributing up and up and up. And I'm still expecting to continue going up. Usually, when price will take out a session high, it'll likely reverse, but I wasn't expecting that considering we had Asia consolidation, London manipulation, and I was really expecting New York reversal and or distribution. So um, about 9:55, so during the macro, um, we create a new low. That was my most recent sell side liquidity draw. Then at 10:10, at the end of macro, we come down and sweep this low on NQ, but not ES, creating a bullish SMT, right? Let's go on the 1 minute. So once I see that we're drawing near the the 5 minute sell side liquidity zone, um, I also saw a fair value gap, a bearish fair value gap, and this was this was a good place for me to want to inverse off of. If price gave me that leverage of closing above this inverse fair value gap. So I wait for price to come up. Price closes above it. Now I could enter right here, right? At this level where we inverse. But that would what? That would give me negative RR. That would literally be uh, take loss and stop profit, right? I don't want that. So what I wanted to look for was a rejection off of this 1 minute bullish fair value gap, right? That would have been a good place for a reentry. Okay. Now, if I had done that, right, if I had placed my entry off of this 1 minute, then I only would have gotten a 1 to 3. And I'm here to optimize or optimalize, whatever the word is, my trade entries for a better RR. So I decided to mark out equilibrium from the swing low to the swing high. And I set my buy limit orders right at equilibrium. Sure enough, I bottom ticked. Oops. Command Z. Hold on. All right, let's ignore that. Anyways, bottom ticked into equilibrium, almost at the halfway point of the fair value gap. As soon as I got bottom ticked in, it was one. Hold on, not even. Yeah, 1, 2. It was a 3-minute trade. So yeah, that was the trade I took. I didn't want to seek anything above all-time highs. I knew we would distribute further than all-time highs, and I was thinking maybe even just extending my take profit to whatever to RR of 2 to 1. But there's no point. I'm happy with getting all-time highs. This week, I won't be trading a live account. So you're going to see this, but you're not going to see the P&L in the caption. It was fairly easy. All you have to do is stay patient and wait for your setup. I'm starting to learn that as well. Like, it's only when I'm rushing setups is when I get stopped out or I take a loss, right? But just staying patient, because it'll either happen or it won't happen, your model. So the moment you try and force your model on the market, let's just say you see something on the candlesticks, thinking like, oh, I mean, this could work because this and this. When you start making up your own rules, that's when you start losing. But when you stick to your plan, I'm starting to learn that that'll work out best. You know, even though it may be common sense as a trader, it's not emotionally. So this was probably like an A+ trade. I don't know about an A+ setup, but definitely an A+ trade. Got bottom ticked and took me 3 minutes to take this one. I was tempted at first to take this inverse right here. Super tempted. But I just didn't. It wouldn't have. I could have, and it would have won, but I mean, for the same RR, let's see. I inverse. Let's just say that's my inverse right there. Look, yeah, to all-time highs, this trade would have been a 1 to 5. Okay, but I stayed patient, looked for a valid setup and a valid entry, and I was able to get a 1.8. So that's what matters. That's why quality setups are important. But today's a short day. I think that'll be it for me. I'm off. I'm going to finish writing my standards, and I'm going to do nothing for the rest of the day. So you guys have a good one. My name is Dana Jatani. Through Christ, I'm a profitable trader. I execute based on logic, not fear. My edge is my skill, not my emotions. You guys have a good day.